A young woman was feeling completely defeated by life. She went to her father, frustrated and overwhelmed, and said, "Dad, my life is so hard. It feels like every time I solve one problem, another one pops up. I'm just tired of fighting all the time. I don't think I can take it anymore." Her father, who happened to be a chef, listened quietly. Then, without saying much, he stood up and took her to the kitchen. He filled 3 pots with water and placed them on the stove, turning the heat up high. Once the water started boiling, he placed some potatoes in the first pot, eggs in the second, and ground coffee beans in the third. The daughter stood there, confused and impatient. She couldn't understand why her dad was boiling food when she was pouring her heart out, but he didn't say a word. He just let the pots boil. After about 20 minutes, he turned off the stove. He carefully took the potatoes out of the first pot and placed them in a bowl. Then, he pulled the eggs out of the second pot and placed them in another bowl. Finally, he poured the coffee from the third pot into a cup. Turning to his daughter, he said, "What do you see?" She rolled her eyes and said, "Potatoes, eggs, and coffee." "What's the point, Dad?" "Look closer," he said. "Touch the potatoes." She did, and they were soft and mushy. Then he said, "Now take an egg and break it." She cracked the shell and found a hard-boiled egg inside. Finally, he handed her the cup of coffee and asked her to take a sip. As the rich aroma filled the air, a small smile crept onto her face. "Okay, but what does this mean?" she asked, still puzzled. Her father smiled and explained, "The potatoes, the eggs, and the coffee beans all faced the same challenge, boiling water, but each reacted differently. The potato started off strong and tough, but the boiling water made it soft and weak. The egg was fragile, with a delicate shell protecting its liquid inside. But after being boiled, it became hard and tough on the inside. And then there's the coffee beans. They were different. When they faced the boiling water, they didn't just endure it. They transformed it. They changed the water into something new and wonderful." He paused and looked at her. "So, my dear, which one are you? When life gets tough? When adversity comes knocking, how do you respond? Are you like the potato, the egg, or the coffee bean?" The daughter sat quietly, thinking about his words. Remember, in life, things happen around us. Things happen to us, but the only thing that truly matters is what happens within us. Which one are you? If this inspired you, like and subscribe for more motivational stories.